So hello friends, so today we'll be discussing about the concept of oxygen deficit and oxygen debt. So for that I will be taking a graph. So in the graph what I am trying to show, this is at rest. I am doing certain my activity at rest and for that oxygen consumption is needed. So that is at rest. Now I want to do any activity. This activity may be any exercise. So I have to reach to this activity level. So for that what I have to do? I have to increase my energy level. See, I have to increase my energy level from this point to this point. Then only I can do that activity. So in a way, activity magnitude should be directly proportional to the energy intake, or not energy intake, energy activity should directly proportional to the energy, and energy is coming from what? Energy will come from either oxygen, I mean to say various metabolic process which require oxygen. So that is one way, and there are some other way by which this energy level can increase. If you see, for rest, this is the certain oxygen level, oxygen consumption. This red line shows oxygen consumption at rest. But if you see this oxygen consumption, it suddenly never increased to this point, but it is increasing slowly to this point. Then what will happen? Then plateau is reached. Then at this point you are stopping the exercise, and stop after stoppage of exercise. Again what is happening? Again this ideally activity has stopped. So energy, this for activity whatever energy is needed, it should come suddenly to the resting level. But here it is coming to a resting level. But what about oxygen consumption? So oxygen consumption, see this red dot, oxygen consumption is slowly decreasing. It is not immediately decreasing to a resting level. It is increasing, it is decreasing slowly. So this is how is generally how activity is occurring. At rest there is certain oxygen consumption, then you want to reach to a certain activity level. Our oxygen consumption is reaching slowly, but energy intake, that energy level is very high, energy level has high, and once activity has stopped, oxygen consumption does not stop immediately. It will slowly recover to a resting state. Now these phenomena are occurring daily in any activity, in any exercise. So what it is created? If you see this black one shaded line, see here, it is creating what? It is creating a oxygen deficit. Why oxygen deficit? See, energy intake has to be suddenly increased, but for this energy, oxygen is not proportionally increasing. So as a result of that, there is a deficiency of oxygen which is creating, and this phenomenon is known as what? Oxygen deficit, this one. And if you see here now, so if you see this arrow, so here it is oxygen deficit and here it is what? Oxygen debt. So in oxygen deficit, what is happening? There was a deficiency of oxygen, and in oxygen debt, whatever deficiency of oxygen has occurred, that you can say that is again repaid. So that is known as oxygen debt. So with this concept now we will further clarify it. Now see here, initially we were needing energy, but this energy was not able to fulfill by all metabolic process that require oxygen. So that is how oxygen deficit was occurring. So this energy was coming from which source? So energy was coming from ATP, phosphocreatine, oxygen of the myoglobulin and hemoglobin. So all this ATP is used up, phosphocreatine is used up, oxygen of myoglobulin is used up, as well as hemoglobin is used up. So now all this, since deficiency has occurred, so that activity should not hamper, deficiency of oxygen has occurred. Now this has to be replaced. Now how it will be replaced? Now when we are stopping the exercise, I have told you in that graph that oxygen consumption is not suddenly coming to a resting level. So what does it mean? Even after stoppage of exercise, exercise consumption will remain high. Exercise consumption will remain high after the stoppage of exercise. So this is known as what? Epoch. Epoch means excess post exercise oxygen consumption, which is also called as oxygen depth. Now why this oxygen depth is needed? So there are two types of oxygen depth: electrolyte oxygen depth and lactic acid oxygen depth. So we have just seen that whenever we have used in oxygen deficit, we have used ATP, phosphocreatinine, we have used oxygen from myoglobin, hemoglobin. So as a result of that, all this has to be replaced, and this is done in which phase? Oxygen depth phase. If you take, there are two types: lactic acid oxygen deficit, which will mainly their lactic acid will be replaced, and lactate oxygen deficit, there phosphocreatine, ATP, everything will be replaced. So to summarize, cellular energy use exceeds oxygen uptake at the start of exercise, which is creating oxygen deficit, and their replacement is occurring in which period? That is epoch period, and that is known as oxygen depth. So I hope this video has made your concept of oxygen depth and oxygen deficit clear. Thank you.